back to the channel. Hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about my top 5 minimalist perfumes for spring. I am not going to turn into a total fragrance YouTuber, but I've seen so many people have so much fun with it, so I decided that I would get in on some of the fun myself. Alright, before we start the official list, I've got 2 things to get through first. First of all is my scent of the day. Today I'm wearing Le Male from Jean Paul Gaultier, and honestly, I don't know why I put this on today. It kind of reminds me a little bit of an old man, like in the sense that it's dated. It is very creamy. This is a very classic modern fougere. I know those kind of contradict themselves, but this came out in the 90s and now it is classic, but then it's also like a modern fougere as opposed to the barbershop fougere scents that came out in the earlier 1900s. So now it's modern, so it's a classic modern fougere. It's still sweet, it still smells really good. Le Male is great, and I love Le Male. It's not a minimalist fragrance, so I would get that out of the way before we went into the list. So I do have one honorable mention before I get to the actual list. It's from Dias & Durga, and it is called Bistro Waters. This one is a very masculine, a little bit of woods, mostly citrus, a little bit of sweetness. I really like it. I love Dias & Durga. I love what they're doing over there. And if I were to choose a Dias & Durga minimalist scent to put on this list, it would be I don't know what. I love that. I just haven't bought a bottle yet. So Bistro Waters is good, but for reasons that will become evident very clearly, this did not make the list. But it's an honorable mention. Dias & Durga is great, you should check them out. Number 5, Sunrise Vetiver from the house of Frank Olivier. This one is an absolute steal. I remember picking it up for around $15 for 75 ml. I've made a pretty sizable dent in the bottle and I haven't even had it for a year. I love how this smells. Longevity could be better, but honestly, it's so cheap and it smells so good. It's really like just uplifting. A lot of vetiver, of course it's in the name, and citrus vetiver, really basic, but it doesn't smell synthetic at all. It smells very natural, it smells very clean. You could spray this on your laundry, on your bed sheets. There's no limit to what you could use this for, and I am in love with this smell. It's really great. I will be wearing this all spring and all summer. Once again, that's Sunrise Vetiver from the house of Frank Olivier. Number 4, we're going with, actually, no, that's higher up on the list. Number 4, this one is number 4 for me. It could be number 1 for someone else. This one is from the house of Diptyque. It is L'Ombre dans l'eau. This one is full of blackcurrant, full of like a black tea and some other fruity, sweet notes. There's not really a woodsy vibe, but let me rephrase that. There's no woods in this that I can detect, but I get a bit of a woodsy vibe from it. It's really nice, it's really pleasant. The longevity is awesome. It's sort of similar to the new Synthetic Jungle by Frederic Malle. I sampled that one, I thought it was really great. It's out of my price range, but this Diptyque settled right in there. It's not too sweet, it's not too heavy. It could go year round, honestly, but it definitely excels in the spring and summer because of that fresh, fruity, uplifting feel. So this is Diptyque's L'Ombre dans l'eau. Now we're doing number 3, and I think it's appropriate because this is Eccentric 3 from the house of Eccentric Molecules. This is just a little baby travel one. It's only 30 millimeters. It's 30 millimeters. This is a baby travel one. It's only 30 This is a baby travel one. It's only 30 milliliters. It's a really cute size. I love the bottle. I love what Eccentric Molecules are doing. This one has notes of vetiver and ginger, and it's not vetiver as in like the note vetiver. It's the synthetic compound that they use to recreate vetiver, which I think they're really cool about being upfront and honest about that. And also, their vetiver kicks ass. It's awesome. This is really great for layering. I'll usually layer it with, oh, hold on. Oh my god, he can't stop wearing vetiver fragrances. I'll layer this with Encre Noir Sport or Encre Noir if I want a fresher Encre Noir, but this is already a fresh Encre Noir, so I have fresh Encre Noir with grapefruit and then I add ginger, and it's very uplifting, fresh, adds to the potency and the longevity of the entire concoction. I love this layering combo, it's great, but on its own, this is a very great minimalist perfume because it just kind of sits there. It's nice, it's a little spicy, a little zingy in the background, but no one's gonna come up to you and say you smell bad. They're gonna be like, you smell nice, you smell clean, like did you just shower recently? Is that something someone says? Not usually, but is that something like if you're a dude, you want to smell good usually. You don't want to smell bad. If you're a person, you want to smell good. You don't want to smell bad. I hope you don't want to smell bad. Anyways, Eccentric Molecules, Eccentric number 3, great pickup. This is the number 2, and I am so in love with this. I'm about to pick up the larger bottle. I only have this little 10 milliliter, I keep saying millimeter, 10 milliliter decant from Essential Parfums. This is Boise Imperial from the perfumer. I love that they have the perfumer's name on this. Quentin Bish. I thought it was by Natalie Lorsan, who does a lot of the Lalique fragrances, but it's Quentin Bish. She does another one in Essential Parfums, but I don't have that one yet. This is fresh woods, ambroxan, a little bit of citrus. Oh God, I love this one. So the reason why the sample from DSM Durga Bistro Waters is an honorable mention is because I would buy this 10 times out of 10 over this. This just doesn't have as much going on. It just kind of smells generally like other stuff. It smells really good and it's really nice, but this doesn't smell like anything I've found so far. And it really just, there's so much going on. It really is the Bois Imperial, like Imperial Woods. It makes you feel so stately and classy. It lasts a long time. This projects like a monster. Like, it almost has Dior Sauvage levels of projection with the ambroxan in it. You wouldn't expect something like this unassuming little like, oh, Imperial Woods. Like, no, it really projects. Like, people can really smell you. I love this. Honestly, I would say pick up this little travel size of it, and if you don't like it, that's my bad. You probably don't like woodsy stuff, but it's a minimalist perfume and it projects, it really draws people into you, and it smells great. It smells so fresh and so spicy. That is Bois Imperial from Essential Parfums. Now, for any of my friends who watch this video, hi guys, but also this will not be a surprise what my number 1 is, because it is Molecule 1 from Eccentric Molecules. I love this fragrance. It's just one note. It's just one note. It's just one molecule. That's literally the whole bag. That's the whole thing that they're doing. It's just ISO Super Gamma or ISO E Super, depending on what marketing you believe. It doesn't really matter. It's just ISO E Super, and it's pure and it's beautiful, and you can layer this with any of these. You could just layer together any of these scents and it will just enhance it because it's ISO E Super, which is the backbone of most perfumes these days. And it's so, words can't describe how you experience this fragrance, but I'll do my best. Basically, you'll spray it on and you'll get the great opening, a slight hint at woods, a little sweet, very like springy on top. There's so much going on with it. You'll get that initial blast, and then it might just disappear. It might surprise you, and you might not even smell the perfume for like the next hour or so, and then it comes back. It kind of plays hide and go seek with you throughout the day. That's not always. Sometimes you just smell it and it's great. But when I think of like personal fragrances, when I think of like niche perfumery, when I think of minimalist perfumery, this is as minimalist, as niche, as fun as it gets too. It's not just, oh, I smell nice. It's like, when am I gonna smell nice? When am I gonna smell extra nice? Because other people around you might not even smell it. Wait, I should have said that first. But there's people who can't smell this right away. There's people who need to become accustomed to it over maybe a week or two of actively trying to learn how this smells, which is crazy to me. So you might smell like, you know, Casanova to someone, and then to someone else they're like, I don't get what the big deal is. And that's freaking cool. That means that like you're attracting certain people to you. It does stuff. This liquid does stuff. That's crazy. God, it smells good. Okay, that's gonna round off the list. That was a lot of fun. I've never done one of those before. I'm really happy I got to do a top 5 something of perfumes because I wanted to join FragCom for a while officially on YouTube. So if you guys have any fragrance ideas, let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, please hit that dislike button. I need to know. I need to know if I'm doing a bad job. Other than that, yeah, happy spring, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks so much.